I grew up in England, London. I started playing music semi-professionally in Kenya. There are a lot of English people over there with very big houses and bars. So we would often be asked to play at the opening of different bars or clubs. In my 20s, I mainly played in Soho and different clubs with different musicians. And I also was in a band called Othello, and we were based in Notting Hill. We were offered a contract with Atlantic to go and record in America. I was invited to play at the Indian High Commission on a couple of occasions. The first time they had one of the biggest audiences they'd had for a musical program. I moved to France in 2008 to set up a studio. There were a few complications, and we ended up opening a restaurant. I met Kim in France through a producer I was working with. She came over to work with him as well. She heard some of the sketches I'd done for this new Sugar Pump album and wanted to get involved. I loved her voice. We both ended up ditching the French producer we were both working with because he went a bit crazy in French. This Sugar Pump album, Sugar Rush, has been 4 years in the making. We started work on it in 2010. So it's been a while doing this album. Getting it ready, doing the artwork, which is quite difficult when she lives in America and I spend my time in France, England and India. The main style of music, or description, is probably rock, electronica. We have a lot more technology at our disposal, so why not use it? We are very reliant on computers to make music, so I just try and use them to the full. I grew up listening to a lot of Indian music through my mother. The Sugar Pump album is probably the best example of my style. I think I naturally combine East and West influences. But I'm very happy with the result. The album is out now. I hope it does well, especially in India. I would love the opportunity to come over to India, to places like Hyderabad, which I think is a very dynamic city. And it'd be fantastic to come over there and play.